Hello Web3 Sales Gym. Today we cover the basic outreach strategy. In the end of this video you will understand how to create the best outreach strategy that will book clients, how to manage all of it in the CRM so you're not flooded with the amount, like crazy amount of leads, how to diversify quality from quantity outreach, and how to be successful salesperson, SDR, and prospector overall. So let's go. The first thing that you need to know is that outreach is the getting in touch with someone else. It's just a fancy word for it. And the outreach stands on 3 pillars, as you can see here. The first pillar, outreach must be short, multi-channel, and consistent. Short means that it's not 300 words emails. Multi-channel means that you're reaching one person on multiple channels like email, like LinkedIn, like Telegram, Twitter, Discord, you name it. Consistent means that it doesn't help you if you just outreach to the person one time or even 2 times. You need to have a cadence of calls, cadence of sequences, cadence of steps to be reaching this person about what you're offering. Because people are busy right now and it's very hard to get to them. On average, it gets more than 10 steps to get to someone else, to get them to see your message, to get them interested in your offer. So if your step sequence is like only 5 steps, then this is not enough, because some people won't even read your sequences, which is not the goal. You have already put time in creating the sequence, in finding the person, then please make sure that they at least see the message that you're having. Next, to manage all of your outreach, the salesperson use this customer relationship management system. What this is kind of like a big program that has all of your contacts data that helps you to manage, to create different tasks for these people, to keep everything in line, where you can see exactly which contact, who is who, on which stage they are. Are we just prospecting them? Have we reached out to them before? Did they buy from us before? Maintain all of the customers, maintain all the prospects, maintain all the lost deals, maintain all the deals that are in progress. Basically organize all of your sales process, because if you're doing sales and you don't have even a basic CRM in a Google Sheet, then this is a very big problem. You're probably missing on a ton of opportunities just because you don't spot different patterns. Get a CRM. CRM is a must-have. Most popular in Web3 is a HubSpot. You can get the free version, you can get the paid version. Other popular CRMs are Salesforce, Pipedrive, Close, and also the Web3 analogs. There is not a lot of them, but 3rm.co, this is the one that I found the most useful. They make a very good CRM for Telegram. What we're going to do and discuss next is the best practices. So what is the email sequence? How to win, how to create the outbound campaign that actually is short, that is multi-channel, and that is consistent. So in my case, I like to mix 3 channels: email, Telegram, and LinkedIn. Twitter, if you like to use Twitter, that's okay. But for me, Twitter is tricky. Like, I think that you should go for Twitter and add Twitter as an outreach channel for you, only if you have a very strong Twitter presence. So you're there, you're posting, you're tweeting, you have a lot of followers, maybe you are popular figure in the space, then yeah, Twitter for you would be good. But for majority of people, Twitter is just a waste of time, because majority of your DMs land in this folder, like a spam folder, and then people never go even there. So like it's a very bad place to be. Twitter for me doesn't work. Maybe for comments, for tweets, for reach outs, like an additional step, but not for DMing. Then Discord, a lot of time wasted on non-decision makers. So Discord is a good tool, because different moderators, community members are typically good in response, but they are usually not decision maker. You're getting to CTO, CEO, product people, and all this stuff. And if you're reaching out to a serious organization, like, there is no way you're gonna go through them directly on the Discord, because these people just don't sit on Discord. If you're if you're outreaching founders and they're on Discord, then they're probably, the size is very small, but this is like the very small niche for you. If we are talking about targeting big Web3 projects with a million in TVL, like with a lot of users, with tens of thousands of daily active users, like 0 chance you're gonna find them on Discord. This is gonna be a waste of time. And so what kind of sequence I do? The third, then the last step, I do this is not the sequence that I do, but this is like the general outlay that you can copy as your first beginner sequence, because this is pretty good. And you can modify it in the way from your learnings to see what works for you, what doesn't work. So day 1, you do email and you do LinkedIn connection. Day 2, you do LinkedIn comment and DM, or LinkedIn comment or DM plus email. So day 3. You can mix also, instead of LinkedIn DM or LinkedIn comment, on day 3 you can send Telegram DM. Then on day 5 you send Telegram DM or LinkedIn DM. Day 6 you send email. Day 7 you go on LinkedIn and you do something with this person, or go on Twitter, do a retweet, add value to their posts, comment something, do something so they can get a notification on the phone. This is the most important part, and try to be smart in that way, so they don't feel that you're prospecting. Day 7 you do so we're on day 7. You did this on LinkedIn or on Twitter, and then you send them a meme on Telegram, kind of like, hey, come on, man, give me a response. Especially like, because the CRM or email sending software or automated sending, so they will show you if people read certain emails, and then you will see that some people, they read everything, but they never reply. So you just send them a Telegram meme that's going to be funny, like, hey, come on, can you give me a response? And then on day 10, you just do email, and then you do video in Telegram. You just record the circle like I'm recording for you right now, so people feel that it's more personalized, that it's not just a blast outreach to them. Day 10 days, 10 steps. Very simple and very easy, actually. So what to include in the messages? Email 1 can be, this is just a general outlay. Again, you can experiment. Email 1, you message about key pain that you solve, or like key pain that they have. Business impact. Second email. Third email, success story. Fourth email, case study or exit email, because you see the fourth email is kind of like the last bump on the road. And then Telegram DM, attention grabber. Grab their attention by something, redirect them to emails, make a funny joke or something like this, and then send a meme, and then do a video circle about what you guys software. You need to be pattern interrupt. This is the main idea about Telegram. Do the pattern interrupt. Majority people that message on Telegram, it's a wall of text, it's just a marketing message. It's a lot of spammers. You want to differentiate from that. This is just a general rule of thumb. And we're gonna cover what the content of emails, we're gonna cover the content of DMs, how to write a good copy, how to write a good DM, email, all of that stuff in the next video. So please stick around for that. So the next important thing to go through is quality outreach versus quantity outreach. So this is example of the quantity outreach. You see that monthly volume is like 3K, is like 3K, and then they count that they have 50% open rate, which is like 1500, and then they count for 3% response rate, which is super low. Like 3% is just, it's a very bad campaign. Then 20% of those who responded, they're positive to go for a meeting, and then 80% of those who responded actually came to the call, and then out of those 7 you close 1. So look at this conversion. Out of 3,000 people, you close 1 deal. And in Web3, this is like a dead zone, because I don't know if we have 3,000 people in Web3 to sell to, okay? This is possible only in Web2 industries, where you can take 15,000 people, and out of 15,000 people convert it into 7 deals. That's amazing, but this is not the way to play the game in Web3, guys. This is the spam game. This is the quantity outreach. The problem here is that we don't have enough leads to do this. The second problem is that this is a very low effort job. This is basically, you don't need to know anything. Like if you're doing this stuff, you're not a salesperson. You're just, just sender. You're just landing. You're the person whose job is to get emails and land them in spam. This is your job. This is your title. The quantity outreach is not the way to go, but every beginner goes through this, because the quantity outreach looks like it feels like the quantity outreach can solve all of your problems. No, in fact it doesn't. The quality outreach, on the other hand, do, because the quality outreach, keyword here is relevant. The quality outreach makes it very relevant, very easy to understand. Why do you reach out? Your total lead base can be 100 people. And like if you're doing the quality outreach, then you're personalizing every email to the pains, to the challenges, to the context of this specific prospect. And then you can get the reply rates around 47% instead of 3%. Like you can, read rates can be around 100% and then reply rates can be around 47, 50, 30%. That's okay. If you are sending, but it can be, there can be also a mix. You can do semi-quality and semi-quantity. For example, you can do 1,000 people, but it can be more, it can be more personalized. And then if you aim for around 10% reply rate, then this is a good reply rate. Overall, if your reply rate is 10% or more, this is okay, this is a good sequence. You don't need to worry a lot about the sequence is bad or something is not working. The quality outreach is a tricky thing to have because it requires time from you, time to understand the prospect, time to personalize for the prospect, time to deliver the relevant message to the relevant person at the right moment. But this is worth it because if you do this, like out of 100 people, you can close 5 deals, not 1 out of 3,000. This is the numbers. This is the change that we're talking with you about. So what's next? What's next, guys? I'm gonna cover in the next video the exact framework for building this whole campaign, the practice from step 1 to step 10. You're gonna see how this is done, where I do this, how to achieve results, and in the next week we're gonna cover the copywriting. So this is the plan, so stick around, and the home training. What's good to be done. Think about 3 channels that you want to use in your outreach. If it's Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, that's also fine. There's just going to be a little bit more manual work for you. You can test if you find data to be able to outreach on those channels. Like if you commit to Telegram, Twitter, and Discord, then you need to commit to building lead lists that contain the data that for all of those people, like that you need to get a lot of manual Discord data, manual Telegram data, manual Twitter data. This is the thing, like this is the price that you would need to pay for going for these unconventional channels. And then you need to watch more YouTube channels and more YouTube videos about quality sales sequences. Like there is a ton of different strategies. Just watch 3 random videos, and so you can get a better understanding what kind of sequences, what kind of outreaching, what kind of messaging do you like, what kind of strategies do you prefer to use. Stick around till the end, because the next week we are covering the practice, which I'm really excited about it, and looking forward to see you in the next video. What you can do right now, you can smash a like under this video because there was a lot of quality content here, and let's go for the next video. Bye bye.